And if they fight, then they will be fighting on behalf of the family of Salva Kiir. And one thing which I noticed, was saying that, those who are in the army in Juba and those who pretend to be the liberators, right? They should, with their families, go and fight the war for Salva Kiir. But they're not doing it either. They're not doing it. Because ده ساعة المحك زي ما بيقولوا بالعربي. ده ساعة المحك مش كده. But they should be the one who are going to the front line. Why should the children of people who are innocent, يمشوا يحاربوا to go and fight on behalf of Salva Kiir? And I think the end is near. It's just days are numbered. This system is going to fall. Even in the Jain community, they already see through the smoke screen. They see that, they are the ones who are actually going to lose their lives, right? And Salva Kiir continues to enjoy with his family and make decisions for the country. The Jain have awakened to this reality, right? And there are voices, strong voices now emerging, whether in the opposition or even just outside, in northern Bahr al-Ghazal, in other places. People are beginning to realize and recognize that this is Salva Kiir's and his family's war. No one wants to fight. Your children cannot live hungry, feed them, and then you're asked to go and fight in the front line. For whom? For your children or for Salva Kiir? So I think the reality is dawning on the people that Salva Kiir has got no justification for war. He just wants to maintain himself in power by force or by elections. But this is not going to work. Completely, it's not going to work. So what we want to say is, my message really is that he should never be given another opportunity. That the Jain have, awakened to this reality. They are not going to lose their lives on behalf of Salva Kiir. And that will result in a better South Sudan, in a better country where we can resolve issues peacefully. That does not also mean that Equatorians will drop out the agenda of separation. We just want a peaceful way of resolving issues. And if there is need for us to unite, let's recognize the sovereignty of the people, let them take the decision, and let's start with a confederal system in which we then move towards a federal system by consent. And those who do not want, they can opt out and let the others continue with the union state. Yani kida, by consent, if we say the Jain are fighting the Nuer, if we let them from the principle of standpoint of sovereignty, they want to reunite and form a state, go ahead. Who will stop that? And others will join them, that they have a confidence in such a union.
Okay.
It's all voluntarily because the principle of creating a state has to be based on consent. And authority has to be consented.
Before you end it, let me agree with the rhetoric Hakim Dario on this. This war is a war that the people who want to fight the war is President Kiir. And the good thing in this government, President Kiir brought his daughter as presidential special envoy. General Kolmanyang brought his daughter as a minister of trade and industry. Mama Nyandeng brought her son as a minister of environment and forestry. General Daniel Awet brought his daughter as undersecretary, minister of youth and sport. General Wani, his son, brought his son as the director of road authority in South Sudan. These are the children who are preparing to take over from their parents. You, Kiir, the Red Army that were promised that you will take over when this get old, you are nowhere to be found. These are the people who have messed up the country and they are prepared to hand over the mess to their children. And they want the innocent South Sudanese who are not eating, who are suffering, to go and defend them. If President Kiir is serious about this war and he wants to fight, he needs to send his children to the front line. Kwal Manyang needs to send his son to front line. Daniel Owenako needs to do the same. General James Wan needs to do the same. But in order to allow their kids to enjoy driving the best cars in Juba, living in the best Amarat in Juba, eating the best food, and the children of the marginalized that are not eating, that are suffering, that are no schools, are the one to go die in a tribal war, I reject that, and they need to send their children there so that they can fight the war. That is my last message, and I will thank you very much for inviting us. We'll be happy to be back.